Hello, my fire signs. It's your turn. Welcome to your August 2019 reading. I'm trying to get myself situated here. So I have pulled some cards for your general energies and advice for August of 2019. And then the last two cards from the Golden Thread deck are going to be your loving advice and encouragement from the universe. So let's get started. I'm so excited. You have Temperance in the upright and the Chariot in reverse. So temperance is about balance, but it can also be about transmutation. And I know that that's a word that you may have heard other readers or psychics use. It's just, it's a fancy term for alchemy. It's taking one thing and turning it into another, transformation. But really alchemy is a better word for it, in my opinion. It's like taking an egg and some flour and some sugar and turning it into a cupcake. Okay, so you end up with something completely different made out of the ingredients that you were given. Okay, so it's more, to me, it's more than a transformation. It's a different kind of, there's a process there. There's a chemical process. There's a metaphysical process involved in that. Okay, and this is your energy. It's a very strong energy for August too, fire signs. I feel like you're the alchemist. You are making something out of some series of situations or series of events or some ingredients or some tools or some supplies that you've been given by the universe. You are figuring out how to work that for your highest good and for your highest self. You are divinely guided and you are tapped into your intuition. Okay, I love this so much. What a great way to start out. Now the Chariot card in the upright is about swift movement and victory after battle. Two things here. This feels like it's going to move a little bit slowly, so please don't be discouraged with your progress this month. Okay, I feel like the slow movement is in order to help you get it right. You don't want to rush something as important as whatever this alchemy, this transmutation is that you're working on. It's not something that can be rushed, okay? So you've got to trust the divine timing. Don't rush it just so you can move on to the next thing, because you're going to get so much out of this. I feel like there's growth in here, there's knowledge in here, and the universe is sort of asking you to take your time and pay attention so that you are able to manifest the outcome that you desire. Don't rush it. Pay attention to detail. Okay? And if you do that, you will be victorious in this. You're gonna like what happens with this. I'm so excited to get into more of the meat of this, because I'm so curious as to what it is that you are creating. Okay, your animal spirit oracle is that of the snake. I love this card so much in this deck. The snake is in this deck called the Guardian of Unawakened Magic. Okay, so it's about creative potential or untapped potential within you. Okay, so it asks the question, what would life look like if you woke it up? Okay, this is about prosperity, being creative, being charismatic. Okay, this has so much to do with the alchemy. Okay, this is telling you, again, there are ingredients and the ingredients are already inside you. And now you're being called by the universe to stir them up, make something out of them. You've been given some incredible, tremendous gifts, and they may not seem like they go together. You may be looking at a jigsaw puzzle right now, but it's time to start putting together the pieces. It's time to start building something out of what you have and what you've been given, okay? And I feel you're going to be successful with it. Please be patient, okay? Rome wasn't built in a day, is what I just heard. Rome was not built in a day. So it will take some time. It will take some effort on your part. But this snake is such an encouragement, because he represents all of the things within you that you haven't even awoken to, or these things haven't awoken yet, if that makes sense. You may want to find a teacher, try yoga or meditation, but this card, when this card shows up, the time is now. The universe is telling you the time is now. You are in a time of awakening and great spiritual expansion. okay? And that's very, very exciting. Very exciting. Snakes also do have to do their earth energy, but they also have to do with fire in some of my decks. So it's just a representation of you and what you are potentially capable of if you believe that for yourself and if you decide to go ahead and take steps towards that, okay? Your Oracle of the Hidden Realms card, you have the Well Watcher. The keywords here are wisdom and power of the divine. Wow, wow, wow. Power of the divine. So this again is telling you that this power of the divine is within you. You already have this. You're going to need to use your wisdom in order to decide or determine how to build something, how to create something out of what you've been given. Now, some of you may already be working on this. You may already know what this is. Some of you are listening to me right now and you already know what I'm talking about. You're already beginning to expand. You're already beginning to create something, create a life for yourself, create something new out of these ingredients, these circumstances, these tools that you've been given. So you'll know what this is. Others of you, you're going to want to connect to the divine. You're going to want to do meditation, spend time in nature, spend time by water, particularly because the well watcher here stands by the water. He may speak to the oracle of the well in order to get answers. You're going to want to spend some time in self-study and try to figure out what this thing is that the universe is asking you to awaken, to go ahead and build and create. I'm very excited. I love when there are synchronicities. And also the number 7 on the Well Watcher, the Chariot's a number 7 card as well. So it looks like the number 7 is going to feature for you prominently this month. Be on the lookout for number 7 as you're working on this and as you go through your daily life, because I think that's going to be a sign from the universe that you are going in the right direction, that you are doing the right thing, you're on the right path. And then in the Wild Unknown deck, you have Judgment and the 8 of Wands. Love it so much. The Earth signs got Judgment, I believe, as well in their reading. And this is so much about rising up, becoming who you're meant to be, hearing that call and answering it, going towards your passion, flying up. Okay, this is the call. This represents an awakening. Okay, and you're responding to that. Okay, and with the 8 of Wands in this deck, 8 is the month of August, right? In our 12-month calendar, 8 is a number of manifesting, a number again of alchemy, and what was I going to say? The month of August is vibrating as an 8 this year. So it's all about that manifesting power that you have that you may not even know is within you. It's, lightning strike here is inspiration. Okay, a lot of times wands themselves stand for creativity, invention, innovation, entrepreneurship. If this is a career thing and you're wanting to step out on your own, it has to do with your sense of purpose and your passion. And Judgment has to do with your passion and your sense of purpose as well. Hearing that call, following that call, okay? This also has to do with your life force. This is why you're here. I feel for a lot of you fire signs, you are going to awaken to your soul's purpose. You're going to have this light bulb, this lightning moment of, oh my God, this is why I'm here. I have to do this. I have to do this thing. I have to create this thing. Okay? That's so exciting. I know I keep using the word exciting, but it's so exciting. What a good positive reading for you. So your last 2 cards are your encouragement and messages of love from the universe. You have 2 of Pentacles and the Hermit reversed. And I have goosebumps, okay? So the 2 of Pentacles is about balance, but in this deck in particular, it's about giving and receiving. But what I want to point out is that this is so similar. You have the infinity symbol, which is also, that's right, it's an 8, okay? And it's also about balance and transmutation. It's so similar to the Temperance card that you got in the beginning of the reading over here. Can you see that? Sorry, the sunlight's coming through the window and it's a little bit harsh. Okay, I put it on this side. So It's about giving and receiving and balancing that out. It's also about alchemy. It's about making things. The Two of Pentacles in this deck looks like there's an altar, an alchemist's altar, the magician's altar, a sacred space for you to begin this creating, this entrepreneurship, this invention, this creative energy. Okay. And then the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit is a card of guiding oneself, going on a journey of self-discovery, spending time alone. And I just feel like this loving advice for you from the universe is to not go into hermit mode. Don't let your doubts and your fears win out, okay? To where you keep this thing that you're doing a secret from everybody around you. You're going to want to talk about it. You're going to want to share about it. This is definitely a group experience. It's a group project is what I just heard in my mind. It's not something you're going to want to keep to yourself, okay? You don't need to feel embarrassed about it. You don't need to feel ashamed if you're a beginner at whatever it is. You do need to talk about it, involve other people in it, because it's a very big deal. Whatever this is has so much to do with why you're even here on earth. I hope that you can hear me and hear the power in those words. This has so much to do with why you are here on this earth in this lifetime. You're waking up to it. There's an awakening, okay? There's an awakening. And I'm getting the number 7 and I'm getting the number 2 because you have the Two of Pentacles here, and then Judgment is a number 20, which breaks down to a 2. So look for number 2 repeated. Look for number 7 repeated. You may also see a lot of 8s just because it's an 8 month, and you saw the 8 in the 2 here, and 8 is infinity, and 8 is alchemy. 8 is a number of alchemy, absolutely, of transmutation. So you guys are going to be doing some major creating, changing, evolving is what I just heard. Molting, shedding of old skin, okay, becoming new, yeah. Wow, fire signs, I love your reading so much. If you would be so kind as to tell me in the comments what this means for you, or as it happens, please keep me updated, because I really want to know. This is such a positive energy, and I really can't wait to hear what's going on with you guys. If you liked this reading, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you, and I'll see you again soon.